Hey, we are the Team Brainstormers, and this is our analysis of Jollibee Foods Corporation. The outline of our presentation is where to start, how to expand, business models and entry models, where to expand, and how to implement and transfer the critical operation parts.
Okay, so first we suggest to start thinking about how to expand. First, we need to identify features that create competitive advantage for Jollibee. To create sustainable competitive advantage, it is crucial that we discover the critical resources and capabilities of the company. These resources and capabilities need to then be internalized to minimize risks. We found that Jollibee's critical capability is its tacit knowledge, the homemade recipe of the burger. The strength of Jollibee's critical capability is that the knowledge can be transferred at a low cost when expanding overseas. The essential part is to share the recipe to the new branches and teach the know-how to their new employees. Second, Jollibee should exploit its ownership advantages. By expanding overseas, Jollibee can utilize economies of scale. The size of the company can be used to reduce costs by having common suppliers of ingredients and machinery. Hence, Jollibee needs to internalize the parts of the operation which are critical in creating sustainable competitive advantage and outsource the parts that are not crucial. Outsourced parts of the operation need to be optimized for the new branches using the benefits of the economies of scale.
If we think about the best business model for Jollibee, then it would probably be best for the firm to be transnational, to adjust to every country as much as possible, but not to lose its core idea. Looking at the menu, they could have 30% of their menu the same for every country, and 70% could be locally differentiated, depending on the culture, religion, and eating habits of the country. If the firm would try to have standardized products everywhere, then it's impossible to spread so widely across the globe. And about entry models. Because of the fact that Jollibee is like a family enterprise, it would be a little against their core beliefs to make a joint venture or do acquisition, as they would need to lose part of their uniqueness. So Jollibee would continue with the franchising model, as its weak point was only the miscommunication and in comparison of differences that is not so hard to solve. In this case, they should make every franchisee with the same conditions as the shops in Philippines, so there is no jealousy between them. Also, the support team should stay, as well as the checkups and everything else in that matter. In each country, especially China, they should employ local people, again to be as in local in every country. Also, they should offer competitive pay and training program as they did before. But the most important, they should have some kind of gatherings, so every shop could know each other more and have bonding time.
To help our client, Mr. Tingson, to expand Jollibee all over the world, we have to speak about one important issue: where to expand. It's a really important question, isn't it? After our research and our meeting, we can conclude on several points. The first point is the targeted markets. Our top one is, of course, Vietnam, Malaysia. These countries are close to Philippines. It's easier to manage on all points, and all these countries are emerging Asian countries, so the demand is very high. So it's better for the economic performance of the company. The second one is also important: North America, for example, US or Canada. These countries are the biggest claimant of fast food. The demand is surely the largest in the world, so it's a very strategic market. And the last one, become more and more important, and we must be the most implanting, Middle East, for example, Qatar. With the emergence of mass tourism, demand is not weakening. The second point is where to expand first. So we have two main ideas after finding the target market. We can maybe start with the easy idea. Started the Jollibee expansion with geographically closer markets, Vietnam, for example, or why not Malaysia? Or Taiwan, or maybe both of us. It's easier on all the points, for transportation cost, for labor cost. But if Mr. Tingson wants to take a risk or have a challenge, we propose a different geographical area, Middle East country. We know that the Jollibee store work well in those countries and the demand is rising steadily like I said previously. It could be a great challenge. But we leave the decision to our clients.
We analyzed entry models and target markets. So the other questions will be how can we build the stores and operate our business in your target markets. Firstly, we need to ensure the quality and stability of the materials. Besides traditional multinational suppliers such as Pepsi for carbonated beverages, Unilever for dressings, we will use local suppliers in order to reduce the logistics cost. It would be important for us because cheaper price is one of our competitive advantages. Secondly, in order to set up new stores and train for new staff, we will build core supporting teams going to each new store to support for 2 to 3 weeks. We expect customers will feel Jollibee is their home when they go to Jollibee, and all stores around the world have a similar cozy atmosphere. Thirdly, we will use the service, food, and cleanliness system to attract customers. Regarding service, when the behavior of the employees is very friendly, customers will feel they are respected. Food, the kitchens will follow the standard and also are encouraged to adapt to dining areas. Cleanliness, during operation time, we will have random inspectors to check the quality of the stores. Furthermore, the franchise service managers (FSM) will still support if any problems related to operation.
By following these suggestions, we strongly believe that Jollibee can successfully expand its operations overseas. Thank you for your attention.